Hello everybody, you're welcome back yet to another one of my videos. This one is pretty random because I'm trying to just dive into something I sort of didn't know I had somewhat on the background. A couple of maybe months, I guess a few months down the line, I got myself into something that deals with the Remitano and the RENEC. Now I didn't really understand it, so I had to like halt somewhere up until I started getting fresh news on the RENEC blockchain again, and seeing posters and how efficiently the product has been sent out, or the innovation of RENEC has been put out there for me to come back to realization that I had something with them. So this particular one is just me trying to break down this particular video into like three phases. One, for everyone who doesn't know about RENEC, I'll be describing or just walking you through the web page, at least for you to get the fresh understanding of what it is RENEC brings to the Web3 space as a whole. That's the first phase. The second place is going to be what I mostly like about the ecosystem, what innovations I personally like on my own end. And the last one before I end this video is just a brief video. Before I end this video is going to be what I think is going to be the way forward, what looks best for the future, what I think about RENEC's portfolio for the future, or in the later future, or the nearest future, let's put it like that. So without wasting much of our time, let's just dive into it. So it says here RENEC.foundation. So everything that revolves around RENEC, first off, is to understand that RENEC here is a blockchain on its own. Now, what do RENEC Foundation have to give to all of us? So first glance here, we have the product dApps, build, blog, support, become a validator, and connect your RENEC wallet or get into it as a whole. But I'll just walk you through everything. So fast and easy for everyone. RENEC is a decentralized blockchain design to enable creators build experiences that provide to the billion users in the Web3 era. So you have the first glance here from the statement here. It is a tool. RENEC is trying to offer you a tool for you to sort of like build the things that you might have in your head out to produce more services in the Web3 space. So definitely we're going to be looking into something that RENEC has to offer that concerns you, or helping you out as maybe a blockchain dev or just a standard dev trying to get into things like this. There should be something about it. So it says here about maybe their portfolio says about 25 transactions per second, about 355 million total transactions, and the average costing is here also, and they have about 9 validator nodes. Also in here, as every transparent project also has, they have their latest news from RENEC, which you could check right in here or from their Twitter page. And it says here, why do you need to use RENEC? And based on scalability, first off, extremely low fees and high performance, and yet secure. And you have a few reads on that in here, and everything you need to understand at the first glance. And their white paper, obviously, white papers definitely dive into everything bit by bit for you to check it out, and a bunch of other things down below here. So do well to check on the description to check out the white paper. Now that's all for the first phase. Now you somewhat have an idea of what RENEC is trying to bring to the Web3 space as a whole. Now the second place here, which I'm going to speak about, what I'm excited about first off here is the fact that there are multiple products and they have the option for you to build. I assume this is going to be a learner place, so I'm going to just enter the explore right now, and it brings us to the documents ready for the explanation of all this. So there is staking, run a validator node, integrate to exchanges, RENEC wallet, create an RPL token, RENEC dollar, and developing as a whole. Now you see everything in here basically gives you the link to a source code for you to sort of like copy examples or get the idea of how to run a node, how to integrate to exchanges based off of RENEC blockchain, how to create wallet and interact with the Remitano network as a whole. I started off with Remitano sometime in the past. I can't really remember, but it's been quite the distance far away. But there's everything that is here for someone who feels, oh, okay, I would like to build something great for people to see or get into out there in the Web3 spaces. So create an RPL token in here, RENEC dollar, and developing secure distributed smart contracts on the RENEC blockchain. So you could learn all of this. For example, let's say we want to enter RENEC wallet, right? So there is the read here, and this section will describe how to do that for you to start to get into it. So everything here is sort of like a tutorial here for you to basically understand. Now everything that goes on in here is directed toward RENEC, but I promise you everything that you would learn from here right off is going to nurture you and bend you to the way of understanding how the whole thing works as a whole. Okay, the next feature I specifically like, besides the transparency in the documentation, is definitely the Nemo swap here. So the Nemo swap directly gives you the power to swap between tokens based on the RENEC blockchain as a whole. Now, the RENEC blockchain as a whole, as obviously every blockchain has there are things, maybe stable coins or whatever you might want to swap within that particular blockchain. And it's pretty interesting to see here that RENEC blockchain also has Nemo swap, which is a direct way. Instead of going somewhere really pretty far away, you can just get right into the Nemo swap right here and just connect your wallet in here based off. I'm going to get to the Demon wallet in a second. So just connect your wallet in here and you just get to swap everything that you need to do within the ecosystem, every token you need to swap within the ecosystem. And obviously the fees is going to be RENEC for you to send it maybe to somewhere, a DEX, a CEX or something like that. Now, why would you actually get into the Nemo swap, right? So why the Nemo swap? So it's just to trade as basic as it says and earn the standard thing, nothing too crazy. If you have any other further questions right here in the website, I'll put a link to this particular page in the description. It's going to help you out, really efficient and effective. And right here, I'm also going to talk briefly on the Demon wallet right now. So the Demon wallet, you could get the Demon wallet directly on your browser from the Chrome Web Store, and all you need to do is just to add it to Chrome like this. It's going to take some time to download, okay, and all you need to do there is just to attach it to your browser like so, like this. It's already there right here in my browser. Now you get to understand that everything going on around RENEC is sort of like making things pretty simple. Now, the Demon Swap there has its own function because there is a video which will be displaying some sections how to move your funds that you had in the Remitano wallet back there in the purple phase to just bring it to the green Demon wallet. Now, I can't really say much about that, but it's best you just watch that because there is already a video from RENEC official about that particular one. So I'll just, the preview is playing right now, but I'll just link that down below in the description box for you to understand. So that's it about the products that I like. I like the fact that there is the documentation for users who want to learn, or devs or people who are getting into that industry to just sort of like learn everything flat here on the RENEC for increased experience or exposure in order for them to make more research outwards everything that they want to do, talking about the development or building of things for people out there in the Web3 space. That's one. And two, the Demon wallet. Also, I also mentioned that and how to integrate that to Remitano, and you saw all of that. How you could basically move your assets based off of copying the mnemonics and importing them into your Demon wallet. Pretty easy, pretty fast. And last but not least was the Nemo swap there, which makes everything just balanced without having to go out there. There's a bunch of projects that have their own thing going on, maybe the chain, for example, but they don't have a swap product. So they just have maybe their wallet, but they don't really have a swap function in there. So you have to like send it to multiple places for you to be able to swap and get some liquidity on it. And it's awfully just maybe some is somehow going to make you spend much more time on just swapping basic tokens within a blockchain. Okay, so that's two. And the third phase I'm going into here is what would the future be like? What do I think about RENEC? I think any project that has the power or the ability to sort of like make sources or links or codes, a set of codes, documentation public for users is definitely going to turn a lot of heads because everybody will be looking into them to learn a thing or two from the ecosystem as a whole, alongside getting the opportunity to communicate with people in the ecosystem through places like the Telegram and the Discord, right? Getting you proper help when you need help. It's definitely going to be so much more than the products we see here that are offered by RENEC. Like for example, we saw here everything about like this is 7 things offering right now. I believe that in the nearest future there are going to be more things that will be offered here, or even broken down in simpler terms for anybody who wants to sort of like get into the RENEC blockchain as a whole, based off of what RENEC is trying to offer you, that free transparency for you to use their own set of codes, or use their knowledge. They're empowering people basically to sort of like take the next step by creating something pretty innovative, and that is a very, very good step. I see a very, very good and bright future with RENEC on that particular one. But let me also know what you think in the comment section. If you have heard all of this and you have pretty much tried it out yourself, or you think of trying it, I would encourage you to just try. But like I said, you know how it always is with Web3 things. It's not really, no financial advice is involved here. Everything I share here on this channel is just based off of my own experience and my usage. Um, and it's pretty transparent because you have the opportunity to view everything I'm bringing out there. Well, that's it about this video, and I think you can join the community. Check on the website, join the community. Everything detail you need about RENEC is going to be in the description. Don't forget to watch that video about how to move, if you're somebody who was on the Remitano already, how to move funds from your Remitano wallet, or try to integrate your Remitano wallet with your Demon wallet. You can watch that video I link down there, or you could check it out in this card up here. That's it about this video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.